Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. Last year, I made a deal with the devil, and the devil's name is Jason Blundell. So, for those of you that don't remember, I'm sure many of you do, last year I did an interview with Jason around the time I believe that CoD BO3 came out, and one of the things that I said was, Jason, if we hit a certain number of likes on this video, will you release a special asset, some kind of special information that we wouldn't otherwise be getting access to? And he said yes, and then we smashed the goal. So, since then, people have been waiting, and I said at the time, the caveat to all of this is that you need to make it clear, when you do release this thing, okay, that the reason we're getting that particular thing is because we smashed that like goal. He has to specify that's why we are getting that information. And so far, we've had nothing. The only update that we've had on that entire situation came around the time of COD XP. I told Jason and showed him that we had smashed the goal, and he basically said, okay, I recognize the fact that you absolutely smashed that goal to smithereens. The next thing to do now is to wait. Give me time. I am a man of my word. I will follow up on my promise, but give me time. So that's the last thing that we heard, and that was in like September or something, and I made a video about it then. That'll be linked in the description down below if you want to go and check it out from the actual time itself. But since then, nothing. Nothing at all. We've been waiting for this special intel that Jason promised me, and promised all of you as well, as a community, and we've had nothing so far. We've just been going on Jason's word that he will keep his promise, and at some point, he'll give us something, and he'll say, the only reason you're getting this, community, is because you smashed that like goal on Milo's video. Now then, why am I bringing this up now? Well, if it wasn't already obvious, since JC has tweeted out that Jason is going to be revealing something on his channel this Thursday, and all of the Zombies Chronicles rumours have really come to a head, and I mean, we've had the ESRB confirmation, we've had voice actors now, we've had a Steam database, we've had all sorts of things piling up to this point. And so, in my opinion, if there were a time this year for Jason to kind of find a good opportunity to give us that special info, this week would probably be that time. Which is really damn exciting, because this has nearly been a year in the making. It's been so long. If you go back, CoD BO3 was nearly a whole year ago now. It's absolutely mind-blowing. And we then had the update at COD XP, but it's been such a long period of silence since then, and so my mind is just kind of racing with the possibilities of what this could entail. Because I don't think that Jason's just going to sit down and say, during whatever he does with JC, like, oh, by the way, and then give us like one extra sentence and say, P.S., that's the information that I promised Milo from his video, hitting that goal. I feel like it's got to be something with some weight behind it. Certainly, that's the way that I approached the entire situation, and I was saying, guys, don't like this video for me, like this video for the sake of the community, for the sake of securing the keys, and it's gonna kinda suck for me if it ends up being some kind of information that no one cares about, and I've gone all this way to try and push it into everyone's faces, just for it to be like some random single sentence somewhere that gets lost in the ether and no one really cares about. Like, I hope it's something really dope, but I have no idea what it would be at this point. So I wanted to make this video just suggesting that this might be, maybe, the week in which we finally hear an update on it. But, potentially, we'll hear nothing until they start teasing the next tryout game next year. Like, that is another possibility as well. There is a good chance that Jason is not interested in giving us that intel until the time is absolutely right. This is a guy that plans everything meticulously. And so, it's possible, completely possible, that we only actually end up getting this intel in, like, May of next year. Or even in freaking September, October, November of next year. Who knows? Jason Blundell is a fairly cryptic chap. Did that make sense? A cryptic? That's a word, right? It sounds so weird saying it out loud right now. He's a fairly cryptic chap. That's a really strange sentence. But he's a man of his word for sure, And so I expect us to get this intelligence and info and asset and whatever it is at some point, and I'd like to propose the idea that it might be this week. Now, I want to clarify one final thing. I don't have this info yet. Like, a lot of people have assumed that this is info that Jason has given me, and he's going to tell me to release it at some point, but that's not the case. I just don't have the intel. I don't know what it's going to be, I don't know when it's going to be, and I don't know what Jason's plans are for it at all. So it's completely a mystery to me, but I'm hella excited because it's info, it's something we shouldn't even be getting, but Jason's promised us, and he's going to keep his promise, and when it comes through, it's going to be glorious. So, thank you for watching the video. If you've enjoyed this little update, and are excited for the possibilities of what may lie ahead, then leave a like, that would be absolutely smashing, and leave a comment down below with your ideas for just what exactly it is that you think Jason's going to give us and direct towards me for hitting this goal on my video. By the way, the interview will be linked down below if you want to check that out as well. Why the hell not? And it might be even on screen right now as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.